Everyone, we are from Group 1. I'm Tan Yulun, and my group members are Patrick Shavan
Hi.
and Kamala.
Hi.
The subject that we would like to present is biology, while our lecturers is Madam Nur Shafika binti Sulaiman. Today, we would like to present pollution, which is under Chapter 6, Ecology. Pollution, also called environmental pollution, the addition of any substance, such as solid, liquid, or gas, or any form of energy, such as heat, sound, or radioactive, to the environment at a rate faster than it can be dispersed, dilute, decompose, recycle, or store in some harmless form. The major kind of pollution usually classified by environment are air pollution, water pollution, and land pollution. Pollution of all kinds can have negative effect on the environment and wildlife and often impact human health and well-being. Pollution is a global problem. Although urban areas are usually more polluted than the countryside, pollution can spread to remote places where no people live. For example, pesticides and other chemicals have been found in the Antarctic ice sheet. In the middle of the northern Pacific Ocean, a huge collection of microscopic plastic particles form what is known as the Great Pacific Garbage Patch.
What's air pollution? So, air pollution is the introduction of harmful material into the atmosphere, causing damage to living organisms and to the environment. So, impacts of air pollution to human and environment. First, respiratory system, inflammation, asthma, chronic disease, lung functions, and growth lung cancer. And then to our cardiovascular system, hypertension, blood pressure, anemia, endothelial function, industrial inflammation, heart failure. And it's also affect our nervous system, our fertility and childbirth, where it decreases sperm quality, preterm birth, and birth defects. Miscarriage also can occur. For our digestive system, inflammatory bowel disease, appendicitis, gastric, and esophageal cancer. For our skin, because it's getting exposed to the air, it becomes oxidative stress aging and pigmentation, skin allergies, and diseases such as skin cancer. What are the serious effects of air pollution to the environment? Global warming, climate change, acid rain, smoke effect, deterioration of fields, extinctions of animal species because their habitats are being damaged by the air, respiratory health problems, deterioration of building materials, chemical sensitivity, and skin damage.
Pollution is the contamination of any body of water, such as lake, groundwater, ocean, and so on. The picture on the right-hand side shows that the garbage in the ocean has threatened aquatic life. The picture on the right-hand side shows that a lorry and a factory are pouring some harmful substance into the river, that the people are frequently conducting routine life at there. In the first picture of the cartoon, we can see that there is someone who throws the rubbish above. In the second picture, a grandfather is bringing his grandson fishing, but the lake was polluted. So in the third picture, they are planning to clean up the lake. And in the fourth picture, the fish are coming back to the lake. Then the grandfather explained that the water is the key to sustainable development and it is crucial for healthy ecosystem. It is also necessary for human survival. So in the last picture of the cartoon, they finally can fish at the lake. In this series of the cartoon, we have learned that water pollution will endanger the ecosystem of aquatic life. The diagram shows the source of water pollution. At the left part of the diagram, there are four non-point sources of water pollution. The first non-point source is farm, lawns, and golf courses, which discharge the pollutants such as fertilizer, herbicides, and pesticides. The second non-point source is residential neighborhoods and urban streets, which discharge the pollutants such as salt on winter roads, oil, grease, and chemical from urban runoff. The third non-point source is construction site, deforested and overgrazed land, which discharge the pollutants such as aerosols, The last non-point source is abandoned mines. There's also a point source of water pollution, which discharge the pollutants such as acid drainage. The effect on water pollution. The effect on agriculture, use of water, wastewater and polluted surface and groundwater, which contaminate crops and transmit disease to consumer and farm worker. Deposition of deleterious chemical in soil leading to loss of soil fertility. Effects on environment and ecosystem. Congestion, decolorization, increased stem contamination, charge of pH, decreased oxygen, detergent that create a mess of white foam in the river water, enrichment of groundwater with salt, nutrient from irrigated land, eutrophication, algae bloom, what is the effect on recreation activity, water treatment plant, water provided, loss of aesthetic value, algae clogs our waterways. Domestic effect. Toxic substances such as lead, mercury, cadmium, and chromium or cyanide, which may affect the use of the receiving water for domestic use or for aquatic life. Effects on industry. Boiler scale, heavy metals cause unpleasant taste and odor to drink water. Suspended particles cause unpleasant taste and decolorization to drink water. On the left-hand side, marine life and ecology becomes endangered and disturbed. In the picture in the middle, the means of drinking water become polluted and bring many problems and disease to humans. In the picture at the right-hand side, the chemical from factory being released to open water without any filtration.
What is land pollution? Land pollution is the destruction of the Earth's land surfaces, often directly or indirectly as a result of human activities and their misuse of land resources. It occurs when waste is not disposed of properly, or can occur when humans throw chemicals onto the soil in the form of pesticides, insecticides, and fertilizers during agricultural practices. Exploitation of minerals mining activities has also contributed to the destruction of the Earth's surface. The picture shows the examples about land pollution. The pictures on the right hand side, we can conclude the Earth is polluted by garbages and causes land pollution. Impacts of land pollution to human and environment, such as soil pollution, change in climate patterns, environmental impact, effect on human health, cause air pollution, destruction for tourists, and effect on wildlife. Land pollution effects and causes. Industrial pollution, non-biodegradable pollutants, agriculture, industrial waste plus authorized landfill site, domestic pollution plus household waste. Conclusion. For water pollution takes many forms which are harmful and none of them is less important than the other. Whether the oil pollution that is usually quiet except for occasional large waterproof, but deadly polluter or broad sense of chemical pollution which may include continuous organic pollutants, including dioxin in DDT, all water pollution have unimaginable consequences. Water pollution. Our planet Earth is home to all people, animals, and plants. We are the people who made the problem of air pollution. It is therefore our duty to find and follow the instruction to solve this problem. Let us pledge and protect and enhance our environment because this is the best present we can in the next generation. Land pollution. Protecting the environment is essential. Prevention of soil erosion will contribute to a cleaner and healthier planet for this generation, and it is important both for business and individuals to act now in order to avoid pollution of soil from the beautiful planet and animal species in danger hello, of extinction and their food supply in danger.
Suggestion on controlling air pollution. So for outdoors, we can minimize air pollution from cars by using hybrid cars, electric cars, walk, bike, or use public transportation. And then we can save energy by using eco-safe products, maintain our wood stove or fireplace. So we need to plant more trees because trees consumes carbon dioxide and gives out oxygen, which protects the air. And then we need to raise awareness about air pollution, which is happening around the world. For indoors, we can keep air purifying indoor plants. We have to open air for air ventilation, use natural products, and then we have to test our home for radiant. And we have to not smoke indoors. And we have to also allow the indoor humidity to be low. And we have to clean the dust, use air purifiers as often as possible. Next, in this picture, you guys can see that how trees plays an important role in keeping our air and environment clean. Because trees give shades, they absorb small particle matters from the air, they gives out oxygen, which helps to improve air pollution.
The suggestion on controlling water pollution. The first suggestion is recycle your motor oil. Often, people pour motor oil down the drain after performing an oil change, and this can certainly pollute local water supplies. Recycle any motor oils you want to get rid of instead of pouring into drain. Second, use natural pesticide and fertilizer. Try to use more natural alternatives that will give less impact on the environment. Go for pesticides that include ingredients like tritium and insecticide soap, and there are more natural choice for fertilizer such as animal dung, lawn clipping, and ash from woods. In fact, many of these choices can enrich soil much better than most commercial fertilizer. Third, dispose prescription medicine correctly. Do not flush liquids or powder medicine or drugs down the toilet. Dispose unused medicine into the trash bin. Fourth, minimize the usage amount. Use the minimum amount of detergent and or bleach when you are washing clothes or dishes. Fifth, do not treat toilet as wastebasket. Avoid using the toilet as a wastebasket. Most tissue, wipers, dust clothes, and other papers goods should be properly discarded in a wastebasket. The fiber-reinforced cleaning products that have become popular should never be discussed in the toilet. Six, picture on the left-hand side remind us that do not discharge waste chemical, garbage, oil, and pollute water to any water source. The picture on the right-hand side shows one of the suggestions to reduce water pollution. That is stopping using plastic products. This is because plastic products contain harmful substances that will contaminate water source.
Suggestion on controlling land pollution. The best way to prevent land pollution is to recycle. Here are a few other ways you can reduce land pollution, such as reuse any items that you can, buy biodegradable products, store all liquid chemicals and waste in spill-proof containers. It's the way to prevent soil pollution, such as reduce, reuse, and recycle.
These are the references we use to make our presentation, into our presentation, and we hope that we can keep our earth and our environment clean and safe for our and future generation. Thank you so much.